Good afternoon, my glorious wackadoodles. Hi, Christy. Hope everything is going well on the farm. Good afternoon, good afternoon. You'll notice that I did use the correct thumbnail this time. Yeah, I double checked that before before I posted it. Hi, Darlene. Everybody gave me a hard time because it was like really tired when I did the thumbnail last time and used the wrong one. So I've been double checking to make sure I use the right ones. Yeah. But can't give you people even a little thing because you just carry it on forever and ever. And I know because I do the same fucking thing. So always got to be watchful with you guys. Keep people on their toes. That's what we're here for, right? Hope everybody is doing well. I am achy. It's been rainy and cloudy and stormy. We had tornado warnings and ATG. 2 days ago, we were under tornado warning for like 4 hours or something, 4 or 5 hours or something. Yeah, that was fun. And then we had thunderstorms and it's all icky and rainy and ugh. So my arthritis is going, let's play. And I don't want to play. So not feeling all that great. My mom was able to come by this morning. She went to the grocery store before she came here. She had to pick up medication for herself, and she accidentally left it in the shopping cart when she left Walmart, and she got partway, like halfway from the store, and realized that she didn't have her medication, and then realized that she had left it in the shopping cart. So she turned around to go back and hopefully get it, and she had just pulled into the parking lot and was checking the carts, and her phone rang. Apparently, someone had actually found it and turned it in. So the Walmart customer service people called her to let her know they had her medication. So she got very lucky. Aw, Dibble, that sucks. Mine has too. My Wi-Fi has been going in and out too. And as a matter of fact, when I first tried to pop the studio StreamYard open, I had no it said my devices weren't connected. I'm like, what are you talking about? My devices are connected, and I had to go and update Chrome and do all kinds of weird shit in order to get it to work. Hi, my Wendy. I'm working on it, woman. You're so impatient. Yeah, yeah. When my kids were little, it was I was working loss prevention, and we had to pick up antibiotics. One of the kids had an ear infection, I think it was, and we had picked up their medication. And as we were leaving the store, of course, John got the kids addicted to the damn gumball machines with the little, like, aliens, the little gummy aliens that were in them. So we're all over at these things, and I looked away from the shopping cart for like 30 seconds, and their medication, the antibiotics, was in the top of the cart. And I look back, and it's gone. And I'm like, what the hell? Someone grabbed it and ran out the door with it. And I'm thinking, well, congratulations. You probably need those antibiotics too. Luckily, the pharmacy refilled it because it was on video, because the entryways of Walmart are on camera, and it was on video that someone snatched it and ran out the door. So they knew I wasn't trying to hoard antibiotics, And
Requirements.
I'm not
Oh,
Wendy.
hi.
So yeah, but the pharmacy gave me a hard time. They're like, "Oh well, we can't just refill things willy nilly." I was like, "Look, it's on tape. Call your loss prevention people." And they, well, we don't like to bother them. I said, "Well, hold on 5 seconds. I'll go bother them." And they were like, "Well, you can't do that." And I'm like, "I work loss prevention. Watch me." They were like, "What?" And I'm like, have a nice day." So I went down and talked to the LPs, and they called down someone from the pharmacy who came and watched the video of the guy grabbing it out of my cart and running away. And I was like, "Now, would you refill my child's antibiotics, please, so they can get rid of the ear infection and go back to school?" I was like, "Unless you wish my child to suffer longer." So they refilled it. Don't fuck with me when it comes to my kid. Don't fuck with me at all, but especially when it comes to my kids. You know, I'll tell you, I never left medication on the top of the cart again. As soon as I got prescriptions, I paid for it right there and I put it in my purse. So what's new, Wendy?
Hi, Dibble. Hi, Darlene. Hi, TG, my angel girl. How are you?
Yeah, TG's a fibber.
Hi, Cody. How are you?
I'm yucky. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
That was very long-winded.
Cody don't know what's been happening, so I'm just going to say I'm doing okay. Okay.
Alrighty then. Hi, Toad.
So hi to everybody else in chat because people are going to shout hi, Toad.
Yeah, TG. Good. TG, you're a good girl. Good girls swallow. So you go with your bad self.
No, all my cats got
Fixed, as they call it.
fixed, as they you call it. They got fixed yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Bubble is a bullet plus one then.
Oh my god.
It's good, Darlene. Yeah, I got some things made this morning while my mom was here. I didn't melt anything. Woohoo! So I gotta shine them up and pop holes in a couple of things because I made like little pendants. They're like, well, they could be pendants or they could be charms. I don't know. I'm just gonna put a jump ring on them. And I fixed a ring that had snapped. Yeah. So I made a few things this morning, and mom visited, but she didn't stay too long because I didn't want to get caught in any bad weather that we're having because she's doesn't drive so well as it is, and when it's raining, it scares me to have her out. So,
Cody, can I?
What?
Well, I'll let you finish. Continue finishing.
No, go ahead.
Can I have a rant?
Can you have a what?
A rant.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. Fluffy, squashy.
Oh, fuck. Hold on, I gotta turn my volume up for this. I don't want to miss it.
Fluffy, squashy. Squashy, my mum has not contacted your mum whatsoever. So why is that bullshit going around? Stop with the bullshit.
Don't these people have anything better to fucking do?
Do you know my problem is you're blaming my mum for trying to talk to your mum, but my mum doesn't even like your mum. Your mum told me to go and commit suicide.
Right.
So my mum doesn't like you. Also, your mum tried turning around and saying Emily's situation was fake and I was faking it.
When her own daughter is the queen of fake. Yeah.
Yeah. Emily's not my daughter, apparently. It's a new one on me.
Well, somebody should tell Emily that because she keeps calling you mum.
I've tried. She turned around and said they're all stupid.
That's my girl.
So I just thought I'd give that little rant out because I'm sick and tired of your drama.
I would be too. I mean, Jesus. They have nothing. They need to smoke a joint and just leave everybody the fuck alone.
You're wearing
You know? What the fuck? Stick your thumbs up each other's ass and get a fucking life, yo. Jesus.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome. You're welcome.
Sick and tired of bastard drama, man.
Yeah, but
Stop involving me. It's not to do with me anymore.
It doesn't have anything to do with anybody anymore. Nobody has anything to do with him that was involved in the first place.
Yeah.
Except for Lenny and them, as far as I know. I don't know anything about the situation because I'm not subscribed to any of them. I don't follow any of them. I don't nothing. So
now they're trying to accuse my mum of trying to talk to her mum. Yeah. You don't want to know what my mum would say about both of you. Seriously, you don't.
I think she'd probably say there are a couple of fucktards that need to go the fuck away.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I mean, are they that bored that they got to stir up drama and pull it out of their ass?
Apparently.
That's not how anal beads work. You people need to read the instructions first.
And Kodi taught me about anal beads.
I did.
Right, all of this, yes, I'm done.
Dear God, what the fuck, man?
I have no idea, Kodi. I have no idea.
I mean, it's like there's nothing, absolutely nothing. No comments, no mention of no. He didn't show up anywhere that I've been.
Do you know
Nothing.
what?
And then out of the blue, he's bugging you again. It's like, what the hell?
Do you know what I think it is, though? I think I've discovered what it is.
What?
The jealous of my life.
Okay.
You won't be able to live my life.
Well, I know that anybody that's jealous of my life seriously must be in a bad way, but yeah, it's possible, I suppose. I mean, you know,
They cannot come up with something different. I'm faking Emily's situation. Come on.
I mean, haven't they made new friends by now? Aren't they fooling a whole different group of people now?
I don't know. I have no idea.
But it's called impulsive. Impulsive. What is it? A compulsive obsessive disorder, dude. Let it go. Just walk away. Nobody gives a fuck about you or Squashy anymore. Go the fuck away.
Keep coming up with the same things. You're faking Emily. Emily's situation ain't true. Okay. But whatever.
Well, how did you find out that they said stuff like that?
I got told.
Ah.
People are watching you. My house without being told shit.
I mean, Jesus. Go the fuck away. Just go away. You know? The Earth doesn't like you anymore. It wants you to get off the planet. Bye-bye, Felicia.
Just leave my mum and my child out in it, okay? My child doesn't even care at this point.
I mean, how fucking pathetic is that? To go after someone's mom and their kid.
My child doesn't care. She thinks you're stupid.
Yeah. That's my girl.
Yeah.
The girl's intelligent. She got smarts. You'd think you'd learn by now not to fuck with redheads, you stupid fuck.
Because Emily doesn't want to talk about her situation on live, has nothing to do with anybody else.
Right.
She doesn't have to talk about her living with my mum. Stop stalking my lives.
Right.
Seriously.
Oh, I don't know, Dibble. I don't know where Kathy is.
Yeah, where is Kathy?
I don't know.
Oh.
I hope she's feeling better.
Yeah, me too.
I hope they're getting their mom all straightened out and everything. God, that's... To make someone her mom's age and with her health issues wait so long to figure out what's wrong with her arm is ridiculous. Shame on them. But I hope they're both okay. Oh, Darlene, you saw her earlier? I don't know, Dibbly Doo. She might be in Cajun's. Because Cajun's Hump Day auction is going on right now. I don't know. I hope they go away. For you, Wendy, I hope they leave you and Emily alone and your mom.
I think they've been... Do you know... Because they can't get to me, they're trying it with my mum. Don't push my mum's buttons.
Yeah.
Probably not a wise idea.
It's like they're sitting around bored as fuck. Apparently diddling each other isn't working. So it's like, oh, let's make up some bullshit and start some trouble.
My mum's got nothing to do with any of it.
Did your mom block them?
No, so my mum and Kate's mum go to the same pub. Yeah.
Maybe your mom needs to switch to a classier place.
So my mum and Kate's mum go to the same pub. Yeah. And basically, apparently, my mum tried approaching her in the pub. Now, I asked my mum this yesterday, and my mum said she didn't. And apparently, my mum said some nasty things to Kate's mum. I don't blame her.
After what Kate's mother said to you, I don't blame her either. Hell, I would have punched her in the throat. If anybody ever told one of my kids to kill themselves, man, I'd punch them right in the throat.
Your mum,
you cannot talk shit when you cannot breathe.
your mum has literally sent me so many messages saying Emily's situation's fake. Your mum has told me to go and commit suicide. Do you blame her?
I don't blame her.
You're aiming at a granddaughter and you're aiming at a daughter. Come on.
Dibble.
But okay.
Yeah. I don't know. They need a life. They need something better to do with their time.
No, they can't.
I mean, shit. I have no life. I have nothing to do all day long, and I don't make up dumb shit about people. And I have a good imagination. I could do it if I wanted to. This is how rumors start. I could make up all kinds of shit, but it's not my style. That's not what I do. It's not how I am. I mean, I don't even see the purpose in it.
Shall we try? Shall we make up loads of shit?
I mean,
actually, I already do make up loads of shit. To be fair, TG's not an angel.
Yeah, no shit. So there's proof that Wendy is a fibber.
Yep, there you go.
Well, Dibble, if you like grazing all day, it's time to carry around an electric toothbrush. Oh, geez, like you can afford to lose weight, Dibble. You're already half the size of nothing now. Hey, Beverly.
Oh, yeah. And you can't block them from watching like YouTube. So when I set Little Brit live, I can't block them from watching it.
No.
Which sucks. YouTube, sorry out.
Yeah, because they can still watch it. They just can't comment if they're blocked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So anything Little Brit says, you know.
Yeah, but you can't let them control what you do with your daughter. You know what I mean? So
I know. Oh, Kodi, something else to tell you. I'm stopping smoking.
Oh, good luck.
What do you mean?
No, I mean good luck. I hope you're able to do it. Are you gonna vape or are you just gonna try and quit?
I'm gonna vape.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm vaping at the moment with a Coca-Cola.
Yeah. I mean, I've broken weak a few times and gotten cigarettes, but that's just because, I don't know, my brain was like, you need a cigarette. And I figured with the urges and stuff, if I didn't get rid of them and satisfy them, then they just get worse in my head and just build and build and build. So I broke weak. I had cigarettes a few times, but I'm back to the vape now, so.
Well, cigarettes cost a lot of money, and we worked it out, yeah, and I'd be saving like £60 a month.
Yeah. Yeah, my
it's a lot of money.
I mean, my daughter gave me. I've got enough vape juice to last for the next 6-7 months. It's only the 3 milligram though, and it doesn't really do it. So right now I'm mixing it with the 12 milligram that I get, but it's made the 12 milligram last longer. You know what I mean? So I'm able to mix them and it lasts longer. And so yeah. So and the stuff that I get, I think that I bought was like $13 or $14 for a 60 milliliter bottle of vape juice. So
that's really good.
Yeah, so it's not too bad.
Get me and Todd stopping smoking because it costs too much.
Beverly, you can block people from YouTube, but it's just that they can't comment in your chat. They can still watch what's going on, but they can't comment. So like Beverly, if I blocked you, right, you'd still be able to see the live, you'd be able to watch videos and things like that, but you wouldn't be able to comment in the chat.
Yeah. But I'm not going to stop Little Brit for wanting to go live.
Yeah.
So she enjoys talking to Kodi, TG, Papa Smurf.
Yeah. My favorite little Brit.
I've been on phone to her today.
Yeah.
She scammed me out of money, Kodi. She spent me money.
Well, you know, she said she was Gucci.
Gucci's not in it. She bought fake nails.
She's so cute, though. She's like, I'm Gucci. I was like, oh my God, that's adorable.
She bought fake nails.
She got fake nails. That's awesome.
Yeah. And I bought her some pajamas.
Nice.
Yeah. Because why not?
Right?
Yeah. I know she loves everybody else more than her mum.
and Beverly, if you have someone blocked, they can't see you in chat, and you can't see them in chat. Like I was accidentally blocked. You had me accidentally blocked. We figured that out on Mr. Jim's auctions. Is I kept seeing everybody comment to you, and I couldn't see you. And I'm like, why can I not see Beverly? The only reason would be that she would have me blocked. And you were like, I haven't blocked anybody, but I was. It apparently happened accidentally, and that has been known to happen. So, yeah. But that's why I couldn't see you, is because I was on your block list, so I couldn't see anything that you were typing. Yeah.
Do you know what, Debbie? I'm not a big gift kind of person. I don't like gifts as much as most females do. Okay, maybe I was dropped on my head at birth.
Mm.
But I don't like gifts.
All right. She doesn't watch cool movies. She doesn't like chocolate, and she doesn't like get presents.
I don't.
Wendy is an alien. Yeah, Beverly, obviously, or I wouldn't be able to see you right now.
I'm not an alien.
She's an alien.
Okay, maybe. I need to find my real mum and dad if I'm an alien.
Mm.
That's going to be a new rumor, innit?
Yeah, Beverly. Remember, it was in one of Mr. Jim's auctions, and it had been happening for a couple of weeks, and I finally mentioned it, Papa J, and Papa J mentioned it out loud, and then you were like, I don't have anybody blocked, and hi, Wendy, and then you went and you checked your list, and there were a bunch of people on there that were on the block list that you hadn't meant to block, and you were like, oh, that's why I can't see or hear them.
TG, I am an angel.
So yeah, you fixed it that day.
Look at my shiny halo.
Yeah, you're a fibber. You're sitting under a light.
Shit. I tried.
Kodi debunks the angel theory. Bam. And TG is a fibbing little Halo thief right there. And don't think I didn't see that hashtag not a Halo thief this morning, TG, because I did.
I've got an itchy nose. Okay, I'm turning my camera off.
Okay.
Because my nose is itchy.
That means you're going to get in a fight. You can, Beverly. Absolutely. Go into your YouTube studio. Oh, let's see if I can. Well, Dibble probably knows how to do it. I don't know how to do it on a phone. Because I don't use my phone for anything except playing games and talking on it. But let's see.
Somebody, why aren't people got something better to do with the time than make up shit about people?
I don't know. I've had people make up shit about me too, and I'm like, fuck you, douchebag. You've got nothing better to do than talk about me. Then you go with your bad self. Customization, maybe?
Seriously. Has people not just got no life anymore? It's like me saying Kodi's an angel.
Yeah, Kodi never says that Wendy's an angel because you're not. Nope, it's not under there. Let's see. I don't know where it is. Settings, maybe? Permissions. Hmm. Oh, it's under community. Okay. So on my laptop, I go to YouTube Studio on the and then on the left side, the scroll menu, go down to customization. No, go to settings, and then go to community, and there's your defaults and filters and approved users and hidden users, which hidden users are the people you have blocked. And you can add them in there. You paste the channel URL of a user to add as a hidden user. So you put their channel link in there and they are blocked.
I don't know how many people I have blocked.
I have a bunch of people, a lot of them are bots. The only actual people, like real channels that I have blocked. Let's see. It's Fluffy. Isn't that ironic?
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Fluffy is the only actual channel that I have blocked.
I didn't know you blocked him.
Yep. I told you I was all done with his bullshit. Hey, Gabby.
Yeah, Beverly. I'd block him. Has TG changed the picture?
Yep. TG has Bonnie's flower now.
Okay.
Nope. I don't even have Heffrey blocked. Only channel that I have blocked is Fluffy. The others are all Autobots, the automatic bot things. So. Yeah. Well, Crazy Kathy, she told lies about me, saying that I was saying that somebody was on drugs and doing all kinds of shit, and I never said any of that shit. Luckily, the person was true enough that they came to me and said, "Now I know that you most likely didn't say this, but this is what I was told." And I flipped the fuck out, and I'm like, "Who the fuck said that I said that?" And she told me, and I was like, "You fucking douchebag." So yeah, but
then,
I was.
Didn't she try making a video saying she felt sorry for you?
Oh yeah, yeah. She tried to get that whole sympathy bullshit. It's fucking. She's full of shit. Crazy bitch needs to fuck off. Yeah, I mean, if anybody ever hears that I talk shit about them, come and ask me. I mean, you don't have to do it in the chat or in my on my live or whatever. Fucking Facebook message me. My Facebook name is the same as my YouTube. Well, it used to be. It's Kodi Fontaine. It's what my old one was. And or email me. I mean, my email is in the description of every one of my videos. So, come and talk to me about it, because if I said something, I'm going to own up to it. If I said so-and-so was a bossy bitch and that comes back to you, oh, they said you were bossy, and you come to me and say, hey, did you say I was a bossy bitch? I'm going to be like, yes, because you were being a bossy bitch. You know what I mean? I'm not going to deny that I said it. That's so stupid. Why would I deny saying something that I said? Own your shit, people.
Yeah.
Jabby, I agree. No time for any of that shit. I don't know why people think that they need to do that, but oh hell, I've heard that I'm a horrible mother too, but that was from my own children.
I've heard that.
Yeah. Is your vibrator calling for help again?
My vibrator broke.
Wendy's vibrator sends out SOS signals when she goes near that drawer. Help me, help me.
I do have really sad news for everybody though, because like this needs to be discussed.
Did you break another one?
No. Kodi, don't get mad, don't get sad, okay?
I'm not guaranteeing anything. What?
Please don't get mad at me and please don't be sad.
Okay.
Me and Todd are not together anymore.
Why?
We decided just to be friends.
Is it because you blew up the vibrator? Is he mad that you blew up the phallic thing?
No, because we're more like friends than boyfriend
Okay.
and girl.
I've had a lot of friends that I've never once exploded a vibrator with any of them. Okay.
No, okay, we're being friends for now and seeing how it goes,
Oh, okay.
but it doesn't mean we're not going to have sex.
Well, we'll see how long that lasts.
Well, since we've become friends, I'm not. Never mind.
Well, I mean, whatever works out for you, that's best for you emotionally. I mean, that's what you need to do. You know what I mean? Um,
I wasn't expecting that coming out of your mouth.
why?
I don't know.
Well, John and I were together for 3.5, 4 years, and well, the situation was a little different. We had to become friends, otherwise, I was going to murder him and bury him in the backyard. Um, but we were, and then we were friends, and I mean, we tried off and on again, but we were just better off as friends, and we stayed friends for the whole time I've known him. We were friends for 20 years, so
Yeah.
it's whatever is best for you emotionally is that's what you have to do. If your relationship isn't working, then what is the point of staying together if it's not what's making you happy in a relationship capacity? Because as friends, you can look at things in a different way. Like John was cheating on me, and that was pissing me off, and I was going to have to kill him. Yet,
Yeah,
as my friend, I don't care who the hell he sleeps with. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
exactly.
your perspective on things changes when the relationship aspect changes. So
And we were talking other morning, me and Todd, and someone says we are just like friends. It is just like a friendship.
yeah,
So he agreed.
Kelly Grace. Christy Willow was in Sandy's chat last night. I was only in there briefly, and I saw her channel name in there. I don't know any details or anything, but she was chatting last night, so I don't know. And yeah, Beverly, that sucks when people make up bullshit about you. But you know what? True friends or are people that have decent integrity will talk to you about it instead of just making a judgment and saying, "Oh, well, if they're a horrible person, they don't pay their bills, blah blah blah. I'm not going to be friends with them. I'm going to block them." Then you know what? Thank them for taking the trash out themselves so that you don't have to do it later. I
Yeah.
love it when the trash takes itself out. I do. When that trash just gets up and walks the fuck out the door and closes it behind them. See you later, bye, bitch. So, and it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm barely able to pay my bills. Do I care who the fuck knows that? No, I don't really. Do I care if people talk about it? No, it's not your fucking business. But if you have nothing better to do than talk about my lack of finances, then go ahead with your bad self. But why would someone block you for not being able to pay your bills? That's petty and stupid and just what the fuck. Right, TG? See you later.
Everybody struggles in life.
Yeah,
People just need to get a grip.
I agree.
Get a grip, people. Get a grip.
So no, but I wish both you and Toad happiness, and I hope things work out to whatever capacity that it needs to work out to.
Well, we're not saying we want. Do you know what I mean? Get back together. We just want to try it as friends to see how it'll go.
Yeah.
And so far, it's working. But I have jumped.
But I mean, the thing is that you're not like, oh well, I'm out of here and see you later, bye, and go in your separate ways and not being there for each other. You're still there for each other, which is important because you're each other's support system. So,
Yeah.
it's not like one's just taking off and doing their own thing and get the fuck out of my face type of thing. It's a copacetic, amicable split where you're still friends and still getting along and still cohabitating. I'm assuming that you're both still living there.
Yeah, Cody, I love him to pieces.
I know.
Yeah, I love him to pieces. That'll not stop. That'll never go away. But you know.
Susanna, my love.
Hey, Susanna.
I don't know if you want to take your shovel all the way to Scotland, Susanna, but you know, if you want to, go right ahead.
Yeah.
And I think Beverly has a list of that she needs shoveled. Yeah, Beverly, nobody should be making judgments on you and talking shit like that. I don't know. People got nothing better to do. You're all right in my book.
Beverly
Little
Thompson.
boss. You know, I heard Beverly is a bossy bitch. No, I'm kidding, Beverly. Well, I'm not really kidding. You are very domineering. Not domineering. What is the word? Dominating? Your presence is very, bam, I'm here, let's go. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? It's not a bad thing. It's just very, I'm trying to word it in a way that's not going to offend her unnecessarily. Because I don't want to use the term aggressive. I don't want to use the term brash. Okay, she'll take bossy bitch. Bossy bitch works. You know, it's just, this is what we need to do. Let's get it done. Let's go. Let's, you know, you do this, I'll do this, I'll go here, you go there, blah, blah, blah. It's, you're very in the thick of things type of thing, you know? Because I was on the phone a few times with Dibble and I could hear you over the phone. And I'm like, who the hell is that telling everybody what to do? And Dibble is like, that's Beverly. I'm like, oh, assertive. Thank you, Susanna. Very awesome word. She's very assertive. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay. But at the same time, you know, Victoria's on the entryway singing because of the echo. And I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck is that noise? I knew it was Victoria. I was just fucking with her. But assertive. Assertive is the perfect word. Thank you, Susanna. Susanna to the rescue. Because, I mean, when I use terms like bossy bitch or aggressive or brash, I'm not saying it in a negative way. It's just a description. But assertive is perfect. Yeah.
When she calls Wendy an angel, she means it.
When I call Wendy an angel, you know I'm on heavy drugs or I'm drunk. Because I have never, ever called Wendy an angel.
She will do one day.
Yeah. The day I get hit in the head with something heavy and I'm hallucinating. No, TG, and never. No.
TG, she'll say it one day.
No, TG saying Victoria was loud. Now she should do it in her English accent. God, no. Could you imagine Victoria trying to sing with an English accent? Oh my God, that would hurt.
It'd be so funny.
No. No, it's not funny. It's painful.
It's funny, Cody.
It's not. You know, she actually does a Spanish, like a Mexican accent, and she does Italian accents really well. She does the Southern accent really well. She can't get Australian down at all. The English one is painful.
Can you do an English accent, Cody?
Can I do an English accent? I don't know. Can I? Sometimes. Here's one. Oi! Oi!
Oh my goodness.
The hills are alive with the sound of music. Yep. Yeah, I'll call you an angel one day. And I'll have minions on that same day. Yep. Wait for it, TG. Hold your breath until that day comes. I want to see how good. I want to see how good you look in that shade of purple.
All the minions are going to blow up one day, TG.
Right?
Because not even I like minions.
I like the purple ones. I like purple minions. There are, Beverly, just like with America, there are different accents to different parts of the country. So yes, there are.
I'm a Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
But you know exactly what.
Because there's like, you know, there's Wendy's accent, and then there's like Downton Abbey, very posh British accent.
Yeah. Well, you talk like this, and you do a bit of this. The tea. No.
Shall we have a split of tea?
With some crumpets.
We don't have crumpets anymore. We have scones, dear.
And you stick your little pinky up. Come on.
Yeah, Susanna always has a shovel handy for anybody that needs to make somebody disappeared.
Well, Funky, Fluffy, and Squashy will do. Start
Yeah.
with them.
Maybe they'll like start walking and just walk right off the country and into the ocean. That would be nice. So a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun. I like the favorite things song better.
A name I call myself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
I love the fact that Victoria tried singing the goodnight song,
Yeah.
but she couldn't pronounce Auf Wiedersehen
Auf Wiedersehen.
because she was reading it, and it's Austrian, so she she mangled it, and then she just skipped it. So I sent her the video to the Sound of Music goodnight song. Auf Wiedersehen, good night. You know, I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs from that movie, is because of the little girl. It's just so adorable. Yeah. What's funny though is she tries to do the little do 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 thing at the end, and just like that, like what I just did, it turns into the Ringling Brothers and Bailey tune. Because at the Sound of Music at the end of it is very similar, but it's got different tones to it, and I don't know, Beverly. I don't know,
Right.
but you know Victoria's.
On kitties.
You know Victoria's memory, so she's probably watched the movie. I mean, think about it. Sound of Music is definitely a Victoria movie. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Yep, I love that.
Brown paper packages tied up with string.
These are a few of my favorite things.
When the dog bites.
Yeah, I absolutely love Sound of Music.
It's a good movie.
Yep. Do you know that the movie Dirty Dancing was filmed at the resort that the Von Trapp family built?
The time of my life.
When the actual Von Trapp family got out of Austria, when they got out of the country, they came to America. They built an inn, like they built their home, and it got turned into an inn, and that's where Sound of Music was filmed, or not Sound of Music. That's where Dirty Dancing was filmed. Useless facts. I got all kinds of useless facts in my head.
The time of my life.
Hi, Bonnie Boo.
Hi, Bonnie.
So,
I hope you can't hear Toad on toilet having a wee.
well, I couldn't, but thanks for letting us know that's what he's doing.
Oh my God.
Nothing is sacred now, Toad. All your secrets are out. Poor Toad.
I know. Everyone's just heard you having a wee.
We did not hear him. You just told us he was doing that.
No, they heard you.
I didn't hear him.
Surprised me that they heard me with your fucking phone.
Stop swearing on Cody's lives.
Feck off! Your phone's my backfiring in there.
Well, he told you.
I can't keep a straight face.
Feck off. I love that.
A few times I've been sat in
Just
my room.
go sit
No, I
sit
am
down.
fucking finishing.
Fucking.
But I have been sat in my room while you've been on the phone to Gremlin Face. I've farted and she's laughed at me farting.
Explain who Gremlin Face is.
I think I know. There's only one Gremlin Face I know.
Put the mirror down, Toad.
Put the mirror down. He's talking about little Brit.
How dare you?
She'll kick his ass.
Oh.
Don't be picking on my favorite little Brit.
She picks on me as well.
Well, you earned it.
I know I did.
So leave my little Brit alone.
Oh my
Never.
God.
Leave my baby girl alone.
You shouldn't even go here. I just said people are peeing.
Which we didn't. Wendy just decided to announce that you were peeing.
No, I said I hope you can't hear Toad. I hope you can't hear Toad peeing. Oh my goodness.
As long as he doesn't do the helicopter while he's peeing, you're fine, because I know I wouldn't be cleaning that shit up.
He's done that a few times. Never mind. Let's not talk about Toad anymore.
Okay. That was funny. Back off. My mom was so funny. When I was growing up, she wouldn't cuss, she wouldn't swear, but she would be like, GD this and GD that or whatever. And I'm like, saying the initials is the same thing, Mom. God knows what you mean. And she used to get so mad at me. And I did that to Victoria once. She said something. I was like, she said fudge instead of fuck or something. And I messaged her and I was like, God knows what you meant, And she's like, Kodi, shut up.
TG, we cannot do the helicopter.
Well, she can't now because they're just friends. So, he has to keep that in his pants.
He doesn't have to keep it in his pants.
Well, you said no sex. Why is he going to have it out of his pants?
My hands were down his pants already. Never mind. Stop.
Well, you're very good friends then, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody else was asking about Willow in Victoria's chat.
What's going on? Well, what's happened to Willow?
Nothing as far as I know. She was in Sandy. Sandy popped on late last night and gave an update on what's going on with her. And just as I was leaving, I know I saw Willow's name pop up and I heard Sandy say hi to her. So I know she was on last night. I was clicking the X just as I heard that. So.
Oh, I hope Willow's okay.
As far as I know, she's fine. I do not know. I mean,
I haven't seen her around, so I don't know.
She was in Mr. Jim's on Saturday? Okay. Yeah, so she's been on here and there.
Yeah.
Oh, it was you that asked in Victoria's chat. Okay, I knew somebody had. Yeah, but I did see her last night, and Beverly says she was on Saturday at Mr. Jim, so she's still on. I mean, she's still around. I don't know. I know her eye was giving her a lot of problems, so it's hard for her to see with the problems with that one eye. And I know that she has, the back problems and things like that, so. She doesn't go on Lisa's anymore. Yeah, I haven't been on Lisa's either. I know that in Mr. Jim's, she has bought quite a few little stones and cabs and things like that. So she must have projects that she's doing, because I know she makes stuff for her dolls and makes doll clothes and does all that kind of thing. Oh, she was modding last night. I did get the link for that. Brandon sent me the link for that. I was just so tired though that I had to lay down. It's okay. All right. Well, if she's modding, she should be pretty much fine. As much as fine.
She's got another new rescue.
Another one? Good God. Willow's going to be the crazy cat lady. Oh, wait. Willow is the crazy cat lady. No, I'm kidding. She's not crazy.
No.
Well, she's no more crazy than any of us. So, take that with a grain of salt.
I'm crazy.
Well, that's only because you live with me.
Why are you back in here?
To bother you.
I can go and eat it all by all means.
He brings me food.
Did he bring you food?
Yeah.
Then quit your bitching.
I'm not bitching. Why are you? What the? No.
Yeah, that is crazy. PG, I've had 11 cats, and it is very difficult to keep up with all of those beasties.
I have 5.
Oh, she's working on her project for the craft show. Yeah, I have to get cracking on that too. I need to make some stuff that I can sell, because otherwise I won't have internet. I'm already on. My StreamYard already ran out, so I'm on free StreamYard until I can get the $25 up to pay that. So I will be doing a show before the end of the month. I'm doing a sale before the end of the month. I'm just trying to make things that people might want to buy, and then I got to work on my project.
Oh, Christy.
The little dog from across the street keeps wanting to go home with my mom. I'm like, take her home. She's like, no, God, no, I don't need any more animals.
Oh, I need a new baby.
My daughter's cat, Rango. Yeah, she named the cat after a lizard. Has apparently decided that he can go to the bathroom on the rug in my mom's house. The problem is she's got 4 cats out in the main part of the house, and they've only got 1 litter box. And apparently, hey Terry, apparently they are having difficulty with the one cat using the litter box now. He never had a problem with it before. So the only thing that I can think of for this problem is that the other cats are not letting him use the box when he wants to go in there. So I told my mom, I said, get another litter box. Put it where put it away from the other one she's like, well, I don't know where I'm going to put it. I was like, well, it's either that or he wrecks your rug. I was like, it's Desiree's cat. Put the cat in Desiree's room. She's got a litter box in her bathroom, right? She goes, well, the dog is in there. I said, put the dog in the crate. She goes, well, the dog is in a crate. I'm like, then put the cat in the room. It's not like the dog can eat the cat if the dog is in a crate. And she goes, but the cat won't go in the room if the dog is in there. I was like, it's called you pick up the cat, throw it in the room, and close the door. Why is this difficult for people? I don't get it. And the cat will eventually realize that the dog cannot get to her or him, and we'll use the litter box. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, my mom is. I'm like, because my daughter has that adopted dog, the dog that she brought home from the shelter without permission from my mother. She brought a dog home, a large dog. It's a pit mix, like a pit shepherd mix, and it's big. She's probably about 70 pounds or so. And she does stay in the crate when my daughter's not home, because my mom has a little Chihuahua. The 2 dogs do not get along. So the bigger dog stays in my daughter's room. When my grandkids come home, my grandson puts the dog out, and then puts her back in the crate. But if the dog is in the crate, it cannot bother the cat. If the cat is so fucked up that it thinks the dog can, then too bad for the cat, it can hold it. I'm like, she goes, well, the cat will just hide under the bed. I'm like, well, if it's hiding under the bed, it's not going to shit under there or pee under there. So therefore, it's still not going to go to the bathroom on the rug. Have a nice day. Like, I don't understand why these solutions are difficult for people. She does need a second litter box. Actually, with 4 fucking cats, she should have at least 3 litter boxes. But the downstairs of her house is not that big. So, yeah, there's no way she's putting a sandbox in her house. Simple solutions don't occur to my mom. She's always going to be very dramatic. I mean, she described what the cat was doing, where it was doing it, how it was clawing up the rug. She put a mat down there so the cat couldn't go. Cat's clawing up the mat. I'm like, Mom, just throw the cat in Desiree's room. And she goes, well, she doesn't like it in there because of the dog. I'm like, I don't care if the cat likes it in there. If you don't like the cat pissing on your floor, I wouldn't either. Put the cat in Desiree's room. Let Desiree deal with it. I'm like, she didn't enforce no, you can't have a big dog in the house. So, yeah, Beverly, that doesn't always work. It's not feasible. But you should have multiple, because cats are assholes, man, and they will prevent one cat from going to a cat box. We had 3 cats, and we had a litter box in the bathroom, And Issa's two cats were preventing my cat from using the litter box. So she was going to the bathroom right in front of it. Either she would get into it, it was a covered cat box. Either she would get into it and they would fuck with her while she was in there, or they would sit on top of it and not let her get in there. So she was just going to the bathroom in front of the litter box, which was directly in front of the toilet. There was like 2 feet of space. So yeah, that was a bit awkward. Yeah, my mother doesn't listen to me, Terry. I know nothing. I have absolutely no knowledge about anything. So she never listens to me. So I had to put a cat box in my room so that my cat could have an extra place to go, have some place to go that the other cats couldn't fuck with her. So, but I had 11 cats at one point. It was really fun when a possum got in my house and was under my portable dishwasher, the dishwasher that's on wheels that you can move around. Yeah, a little possum got under that. I had 5 dogs surrounding it and 11 cats up on my counters and shit, just staring down. I was like, oh, motherfucker, what is going on in here? And I looked down and there's a little possum tail sticking out from underneath the dishwasher. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
I had to wheel the dishwasher over to my back door, go around, open the back door, open the utility room door, and then go back in the kitchen and push the thing up against the door. I mean, it didn't go through the door, but it was right up against the door so that the possum would have it out directly to go outside and no animal was right there. And I had to guard it because of all the cats. And I'm like, oh my God, because I couldn't let the cats out. They stayed inside. And the little thing finally scampered off, took off. So I was able to get the door closed. And I was like, all right, break up the party. You're all done. It's gone. And they're all looking at me like, you took away our fun. And I'm like, fuck you. I'm like, shut up. Go, be gone. Shoot. Yeah, we had a zoo for a while. We did. I don't know, Terry. It was under the dishwasher. We did have our dog Max did catch one when he was about 6 months old. We had one that I'd say adolescent. And because it wasn't that big, but it wasn't really tiny. And he would not let go of it. We just heard this massive commotion. We had 3 dogs at the time, and we heard this massive commotion out in the front yard. And we go out there, and there's Max with a possum in his mouth. And I was like, oh, crap. And John tried to get him to let it go, and he would not let go of it. And the possum's just like, bleh, it's just laying there. And he's like, why isn't he letting it go? I said, because it's not dead. He goes, well, it looks dead. I was like, he can feel the possum's heartbeat through his mouth. He knows it's not dead. That's why he's not letting go of it. And he's like, well, he needs to let go of it. I'm like, yes, he does. I had to stick my hands in the dog's mouth to get him to open his mouth. And I had to shove my fist down his throat to make him gag so that he would let go of the damn thing. And I dragged the dog in the house, told John, I was like, look, just get the broom and dustpan or something. Get that thing off the porch, toss it over the fence or something. Well, he grabbed the broom, he goes back out there, and the thing jumped up, hissed at him, and ran away. All I heard was this ungodly girly scream. And I come running out. I'm like, what? He goes, fucking thing was alive. I'm like, I told you it was alive. He goes, it hissed at me. I was like, it's a possum. What do you think it was going to do? Sing you a song? He goes, well, it ran away. I'm like, good. As long as it's gone. He goes, that was fucking weird. I'm like, oh God, welcome to the woods. And Max had blood on him, but he didn't get bit, thank goodness. So we didn't have to worry about rabies. But yeah, he's looking at us like, you fuckers. You know how hard it worked to catch that thing? Yeah, Max pouted for like 3 days. Poor baby. We didn't have any possums come in the front yard again. Because our front yard was fenced in. The whole front yard was fenced in, so the dogs we could just open the door and let them out, and they could run amok. And yeah, no possums crossed that chain link again. Let me tell you, we had a cat that crossed it. My gorgeous, beautiful middle child went back when she still, called me mom. She goes, Mama, there's a pretty kitty in our front yard. And I'm like, oh no, because unfortunately John was home, and John went and looked out the window and goes, oh, she's a beautiful cat. Yeah, a beautiful cat with 5 dogs surrounding her. And she's just sitting there giving herself a bath like she had 0 fucks to give. And I'm like, oh God. So John goes out there, the cat loves up on him, and he named her Shy, and she moved in. I'm like, This is how we got most of our cats. John. That's how we got most of our animals. Actually, was John. But yeah. So Shy adopted John's dog Max, which is the one that caught the possum. Max was a Rottweiler Bloodhound mix. And he was about 90 pounds. He was pretty burly, and the cat would run up, sit down in front of him, like come running, dead run, and then stop dead, sit in front of him, look at him for a minute, and the dog is looking down at her like what? And all of a sudden the cat would just launch herself, wrap her front paws around his neck, and chew on him. And the dog would be standing there looking at us with this cat hanging off him, like, get it off me. It would be the funniest thing ever. Drive safe, Dibble. So, yeah. That's when we lived in the woods. It was nice. It was so peaceful there, aside from, the animal antics. But we had a 10-foot-long black snake, like a 10-foot-long king snake that lived under our house. So we had no mice or rats or any of that. Lots of lizards, lots of tree frogs. The tree frogs would get stuck they'd stick themselves to our kitchen windows at night. So we'd pull up the blinds and just look at all these little frog bellies. It was cool. And hummingbirds and turtles and all kinds of stuff out there. Deer would bed down in the backyard. I love living out in the woods. I do. I hate living in the city where you can spit and hit somebody's house. But if I was still in the woods, I'd have absolutely no help whatsoever. So my neighbors here at least help me out. You know what I mean? So we deal with it. I did love being out in the woods, though. I liked it. I like my tranquility and my peace and quiet, aside from animal antics. Here, I got gunshots. I got not loud neighbors. The neighbors are helpful, but damn, they party loud. They talk loud. The gunshots are annoying. Every damn day, there's a gunshot somewhere in the neighborhood. Like, if you fuckers haven't hit whatever you're firing at by now, give it up. You suck. Welcome back.
Hi.
Hi. So Dibble is driving. Dibbly doo.
Ay, ay, ay.
So what's everybody else up to? We know Wendy just ate because he brought her food.
A burger.
Had a burger.
A burger and some chips.
I had a burger.
And some fries.
Americanizing things is difficult, isn't it?
I had a burger and fries, but they're actually chips.
Yeah.
Big fat juicy things. That tastes good.
I haven't had them in forever. TG has Americanized her cheese toasties. She now says grilled cheese.
It's a cheese toasted, TG.
Because nobody knew what they were. When she was saying cheese toasties, I knew what they were, but a lot of people couldn't figure out what she was saying. And I was like, look, she's having grilled cheese. Their cheese toasties are our grilled cheese. So then she just started saying grilled cheese so that people would know what she was talking about. Now, did you have meatballs or did you have meatless balls? Nice, Bonnie Boo. Because we all know TG is a fibber and she's not actually vegetarian. She does eat some meat.
She ate a Big Mac from McDonald's.
Yep, it still counts as meat.
Yeah.
Fake meatballs. TG has meatless balls.
Some vegetarian stuff is really nice, though.
Yeah, they're getting there.
Like the sausage rolls are really good. Even though there's no sausage, really.
Yeah, see, the whole thing of calling them sausage anything is not right because sausage is meat.
But you did have a Big Mac, TG.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some vegetarian food is really nice.
I had a meatless meal the other day. I had rice and peas and some bread and butter.
I don't know, TG. I haven't tried the cocktail sausages.
Yeah, they're not sausages. Sausages are meat.
No, they're not sausages. They should call them something else.
Yeah.
Call them, I don't know, pinkies. I don't know.
False advertising.
Yeah.
Like push-up bras. False advertising.
They don't actually push. Never mind.
Oh, yes, they do. I tried one of those fuckers on. And let me tell you something. Women with double D's should never, ever put a push-up bra on, ever. You will hurt yourself. Man, I almost choked myself out in the middle of Walmart dressing room. It was terrible. I couldn't breathe. Just saying. They shouldn't even make them in that size. People with double D's have no need for a push-up bra. Okay? Sorry.
Right, so, I reckon, wait, wait a minute. So, Emily was looking on Amazon earlier for some new clothes, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And she typed in 9 to 10-year-old little girl's clothes because that's what size she's in, yeah?
Yeah.
And bras were coming up for 9 to 10-year-olds.
Yeah, I was wearing a bra when I was 9.
And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Stop growing up.
I was wearing a bra when I was 9.
I know, but like, I don't want her to grow up and get boobies.
Well, there's no way to stop that. Sorry.
They need to stay like little pancakes.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
Why not?
Nature.
Oh,
TG, you think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. I really did. I was watching somebody that went into one of the stalls in the dressing room, and I was keeping an eye on the floor because people will pop tags and drop the tags on the floor, or they'll drop things on the floor next to their purse and put things in purses. So someone brought a bunch of stuff into the dressing room, and they hid things in the jean pockets. So I knew that they were going to steal things. So I was in there, and I'm keeping an eye on it, and I had to be in there with a legit reason, right? So I just grabbed the first thing that was handy and ended up being a push-up bra. And I was like, holy crap. I almost lost my stop. I almost missed catching her because I almost suffocated in Walmart dressing room. It was terrible. I was like, Jesus Christ, these things should fucking be illegal. That's a weapon. The hell. I did stop her. She was stealing underwear. She took a bunch of like thongs and stuff and stuffed them in the pockets of the jeans, and then took the jeans on like she was going to try on the jeans. And then once she got in the dressing room, she popped the tags off the thongs and stuck them in her purse. So I was able to catch her. $60 worth of thongs. I'm like, really? And yeah, so I busted her, but yeah, hurt myself in the process. Damn it! I'd rather get punched in the face by somebody who shoplifted than put on another one of those bras. Let me tell you.
people in chat, have you heard about the new virus?
Oh, the monkeypox?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want some.
Why the fuck would you want monkeypox?
I don't know, because then I can turn into a monkey.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
Why not?
Nature.
Bursting my bubble, Kodi.
Sorry. Yeah, it's rampaging through Europe, and they're watching something like 100 or 200 cases in Massachusetts. They now have a suspected case in California. So yeah, monkeypox is spreading around. It's the next thing.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yep, we got rid of COVID and now it's monkeypox.
We didn't get rid of COVID. Cases in California are going up.
Well, we got rid of COVID.
You only heard one case in Mass? Yeah, from what I heard, there were quite a few of them. Hold on, I Google it. Oh, and it's in Australia. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, there's one confirmed case of monkeypox in Massachusetts. But they're watching a bunch of other people, probably people that he came in contact with, because it's in Massachusetts. Man who recently traveled to Canada. He's being cared for at Massachusetts General Hospital. So anybody that he came in contact with would have to be quarantined and be kept an eye on. There's four cases, one in Florida, one in New York, two in Utah, and the one in Mass, and they also have one in California. So yeah, it's I need to trim my damn nails.
Yeah.
Type. I'm hitting the wrong keys and it's driving me crazy.
I haven't caught COVID. I stay away.
Well, let's see. There were 12,208 confirmed coronavirus cases reported on May 19th in the UK.
She's
not gone, honey.
I think most people have had it in UK, aren't they?
But you can get it again. There are multiple different strands of it. So, yeah, if it's not one thing, it's another.
Yeah.
So, I mean, personally, I have less of a chance of catching anything because nobody comes here, and I don't. The only person that comes here is my mom. I don't have contact with anybody or anything, so I am. I'm about as shut in as you can get. So, but yeah. I mean, the cases are down, but the problem is that when they started dropping, then they started dropping all the preventatives or the things to, try and make people safe and things like that, which was the reason that they were dropping. They, because of public outcry. Oh, I need to get my hair done, or oh, it's my right to not wear a mask. Everybody was being so bitchy that they said, okay, well, the cases are dropping, so we'll relieve some restrictions.
Yeah.
The restrictions get lifted, and bam, all of a sudden cases start going up. So people, why don't you wise the fuck up and take precautions? I mean, the fuck? It's common sense,
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, then they're not testing. And of course, if they don't test or people don't report that they're not feeling good, then they can't keep track of numbers of people that aren't reporting it. So
I don't know if it's the same in America, but now you've got to pay for your testing over here.
with us, the post office will give you free home tests.
No, we've got to pay for them now.
That's crazy. But it's like when Trump said, well, if they would just stop testing people, our numbers wouldn't be as high. No, you fucktard. It just means it wouldn't get recorded. There'd still be high numbers. They're just not recorded. Hello? That's like saying that somebody who dies alone at home isn't really dead because nobody knows about it yet. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. It's, the fuck? You fucking potato head.
And Boris was partying while COVID was going on.
Yeah, he was partying.
Yeah. Because that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, Darlene, it just the ignorant people put up so much of a stink about having their rights trampled on. Well, you know what? It didn't say anywhere in the Constitution that you have a right not to put on a mask or try and protect other people. So fuck you. You know, um, make some compensations for people that need the help. Look at my PM. Oh, okay. I'm looking. She interrupted my rant. I'm looking. um, it just,
Exactly.
I don't see why it's so harmful to take precautions to try and help other people. I don't see why that's such a big deal. Why people put up such a fuss about it. You know,
Because they couldn't get their hair done or the nails done, or they had to wear a mask.
poor baby.
I know.
You know. Ooh, pretty. Very nice, Darlene. Sweet. I want to see that when it's all done. I'm not going to show it because it's not done. So when it's all done, show me.
He's not getting no fines, is he, TG? Honestly, I think that man needs to stand down and just quit because he don't know what he's doing. He's putting the UK at risk.
It really doesn't, TG. It doesn't cost a damn thing to put a mask on. I don't see why people are so offended about it's not going to hurt anybody. And just because you think it doesn't work, well, then why did numbers go down? When everybody had to wear a mask, why did the numbers go down? You know, it will not hurt you to try and keep everyone safe.
Nope.
Whether you think it works or not, it will not hurt. Peace of mind goes a long way. If I go into a place and people aren't wearing a mask, which if I go into a place, that's funny. But if I were to go into some place and PG, I'm actually going to allow that one. And people aren't wearing a mask, I would leave. You know, I mean, if you guys want to be breathing all over me, I don't even like it in normal times when people breathe on me. Go the fuck away. But it doesn't cost you anything. Just be a decent human being. You know what I mean?
And people say it don't affect children as bad. Trust me, it does.
Yeah, it does.
It does. My little girl's never been so quiet when she had COVID. She had COVID and she was right quiet.
My mom is still dealing with the after effects of having COVID.
Yeah.
You know? And that was September. I don't think that the after effects of that are ever going to go away. Her breathing and getting so tired. So
no.
Yeah. I mean, if I were to go anywhere, I do have a mask and I do wear it when I go if I go anywhere. I mean, I haven't been anywhere in 2.5 years, but maybe 3. I don't know. I lost track of time. But hey, Sandy.
Darling, it's really good that you're still wearing your mask.
You know, if I was going to, I would, and it's for me and them, you know. I mean, if I could get the vaccine, I'd get it. Just to get it, it can't hurt. And this whole, people die for the vaccine. Fuck you. And no, you're not fucking magnetic, you assholes. That's stupid. And no, you know.
And I think people are getting microchipped with the jabs.
Yeah.
It's not. No.
Yeah, he's got better things to do than follow your ass around. Okay. But I have no way to get to where the vaccines are, so I can't. But like I said, I'm low risk because nobody comes here except my mom. Yeah, I mean, it's just, and the whole conspiracy thing. People are constantly, oh, it's fake news. Oh, the only place you can get the news is on the extreme right websites. Apparently, that's the only place that's accurate. Yeah. Well, let me tell you something. That's all fake shit too. Fuck you. People can put whatever the fuck they want on the internet. Doesn't mean it's true. So it doesn't matter where you're getting your information. Does not mean that it's factual. The whole conspiracy bullshit. Oh, you're not woken up yet. What was it sarcastic called you, Debbie? Rip Van Winkle? Yeah, fuck you. Not fuck you, Dibble, but fuck him for saying that to you. That was rude. Just because you don't believe the way he believes, you're asleep. Yeah, well, you know what? Your conspiracy theories are right up there with fucking the purple triangle people. Have a nice day. Why don't you put some tinfoil on your head there, buddy? Have a nice day. That way they won't be able to read your brain waves. We wouldn't want them reading your mind now because they'd be bored shitless. Sorry.
I love you, Kodi. You're so funny.
I got a little out of control there.
You did. But it was funny.
I know it didn't phase you, but I was irritated. It irritated me.
Hey, Sandy.
Charlene, I know. I know. I mean, normally I don't have a problem with sarcastic. I don't. And if anybody's wondering who I'm talking about, it's Sarcastic Storage Stacker, Mark. And I'll say his name. I have no problem with that. Y'all know me. I name names. Normally, I have no problem with him. Although, the 5-year-old jokes about farts and taking a shit, that kind of gets on my nerves. But he is who he is, But when he comes up with that and insults people because they don't think the same way he does, or he does the whole conspiracy theorist thing, it really gets on my last nerve. And I can't watch his videos. Mark, I have no problem with you personally, but I can't watch your videos because you have that picture of Trump in the background, the Rambo Trump, and no.
Who was that? Kodi.
What?
Think back to his lives. Who was that guy that turned around to him and says, "Oh, you don't like small dogs, you only like big dogs"?
I have no idea.
I can't remember who he was. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, we can still be friends, even though we don't believe in the same thing. I have a lot of friends that are Trump supporters, but looking at a picture of Rambo's body with Trump's head on it is just something I can't tolerate. I want to shoot it myself. So no, I can't. But hey, I have a lot of. As a matter of fact, one of my best friends who lives in North Carolina is a fanatical. She's right up there with sarcastic Trump supporter. Fanatical. I mean, you cannot say boo against the man. She will rip into you. And her and I have an agreement that we never ever talk politics because we get away. We get along perfect. Yeah, TG. He goes on with Storage Bandits. They do videos together. They do lives together every Sunday. And I'm not trying to downgrade his channel. He does good videos. He does, good lives and all that. But I just, because of that picture in the background, I just can't watch it. It makes me cringy. But my friend Rebecca, man, you even joke about Trump and she will tear into you, and she's a vicious bitch, man. She'd be like, "Arr!" So we have an agreement that we never ever talk politics ever, and we get along perfect. I mean, I know she does. I know how she believes, and she knows how I think. So we just ignore that subject completely. And if she's ripping into somebody on Facebook because they've made some comment to one of her posts, I do not comment on that post because I'm not getting involved in the political discussion on her Facebook at all. So you're perfectly able to be friends with somebody just because you guys don't believe the same thing. I mean, I have a lot of Christian friends. We get along fine. We just don't talk religion.
Kodi loves Trump.
Fuck you. Yeah, and Storage Bandits, they're funny. I mean, I talk to them in chats and stuff too. I say hi to them when I see them. I'm not downgrading anybody's channel whatsoever. I'm just saying because of that picture, I can't look at it. You know what I mean? And the whole conspiracy thing and the right wing, it's just too extreme for me. So, but overall, I mean, Mark is funny as hell overall.
Kodi loves Trump's minions.
Every once in a while, he crosses the line. Yeah, fuck you, toilet girl. Toilet water. You got a fucking problem with me? You want to start with me? Let's go, yo. I'll take you on.
Exactly, TG. She likes Trump like Trump's minions.
And your little gooses, too. Wendy, what was that?
You like Trump?
Oh, really? Hi.
Hi. I'm back.
I really don't. I don't like Trump at all. I think he's a fool. Woo! You go, Dibble.
No, she hates Trump.
Dibble, it doesn't have webbed feet and feathers, does it? Because you did this when I'm having a baby thing, and that threw us all too.
I'm having a baby.
No, you're not.
I'm not having a baby now.
Toilet water's looking for a fight right there. She is.
She is.
Right, Sandy? Yeah, I mean, I just, no. And I don't want anybody to say I was talking shit about Mark, because I've told him that I'm in chats myself. His extremist bullshit gets to me. Although I don't think I ever mentioned the picture to him. And by the way, even though I don't like that picture, okay, I think that the intro that Robin did for him is absolutely amazing. Because she orients the intros and things, she does that towards the channel owner's personality. And Mark's intro is perfect. So kudos to you, Robin, and good for Sarcastic. It's an awesome intro video.
I think Debbie wants to change the subject.
Dibble,
My ex,
no, he's an ex for a reason, honey. Don't do
my
that.
ex me all the time, Debbie.
He spent 6 months on cocaine. That's it. I would think he would have spent 6, I don't know, decades. Oh, he checked into rehab. Well, that's good. I hope it works for him.
Have you heard about that football player in UK, Kodi?
No.
He
spent 60 million. Oh, okay. 6 million.
So a football player in UK got recorded kicking his cat around, yeah?
Aww.
And he's been to court today. He got found guilty because there were a video of it. And he's got to go back for what's going to happen to him.
Did you say he was kicking his cat?
Yeah.
Well, what a dickhead.
Yeah, he was kicking his cat, yeah.
So, Darlene, he spent 6 million on cocaine. So, pocket change then? I'm sure he spent way more than that over the decades. But, yeah, that 6 million to somebody like Steven Tyler is like, oh, look at the change I found in the couch. I hope the rehab works for him if that's what he wants. If he doesn't really want to, and he's just going in for publicity reasons, it's not going to work. But if he really wants to get off the coke, then I hope it works for him. I do. Yeah.
They try to make me go to rehab.
He's an ex because we were on drugs. Well, Dibble, just be cautious and take things slowly. Because sometimes how we perceive people when we're on drugs is not how they really are anyway. So, just like John was a totally different person when he was drinking, Yeah, I don't believe half the shit I read either. That includes for me wackadoodles in my chat. No, I'm kidding. People fib to me all the time, like TG saying she's an angel and Wendy saying TG's an angel and she's an angel and the damn cat's an angel. Where is that bitch anyway? I don't know. I don't know where the cat went.
I'm innocent until proven guilty.
Oh, there she is. She's on a box. Okay.
Innocent until proven guilty. Sorry
Not
to say.
Not in the court of Kodi, bitch. I say you're guilty. You are guilty. This is Kodi land, okay?
Well,
where Kodi is always right. Enter at your own risk.
Kodi's wrong, isn't she, TG? I'm an angel.
You're a liar.
A big fat one.
Liar.
TG's not going to say I'm an angel now. She don't want to get into trouble.
Phenomena.
Boop, boop, boop.
You didn't forget. I'm so happy.
I know.
Now, how many of you in the chat just went boop, boo, doo, boo, doo, boo, doo. TG, you're probably not even wearing pants, you liar. You're not an angel. You're a Halo thief.
I'm not wearing pants, and I mean knickers. Because they're so uncomfortable.
Kathy isn't here, so there's no damn angels in my chat right now.
Kathy's an angel for definite.
Yes, she definitely is. Love of my life. We split on good terms. Our life went in different directions. He had an Alzheimer's mom, and I had parents who needed care. We were on opposite sides of the country. Oh, well. Star crossed. Well, I hope things work out for you, Dibble. I do. I do. No, Dibble is. I have talked to Dibble on the phone. She is definitely not an angel. That woman has a mouth on her you wouldn't believe.
Dibble's always talking about her boobies and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I do wish you the best of luck, Dibble, and I hope things work out for you to the best of any capacity, whichever way that may go. That may go, whichever direction. Whether you reconnect and you get to be really good friends, or whether you reconnect on a romantic level, or whatever. I hope things work out for you. Absolutely.
Does anyone know if TG's got a hover off?
Does anyone know what?
If TG's got a boyfriend, girlfriend?
I don't know. Why don't you ask TG? Hey, Susie. Introduce him to us, Dibble. I would make sure your relationship is very secure before introducing him to the crazy people you hang out with on YouTube.
Well, it works, Dibble. It definitely works. Hey, Susie Woozy.
So I made a couple of copper charms. Well, they could be pendants, like small, delicate little pendants, or they could be a charm for like a charm bracelet or something. And they're copper with a solderable on them. I made one with a butterfly. It's copper, and then it has a silver butterfly. I made one that's copper and has a silver owl. And then I made one that's copper and has a silver moon. And I did not melt the moon this time. Although I did put too much solder on it, so it made this funky pattern around the moon, which I'm keeping because it kind of looks like the galaxy. So I don't know, I'm keeping it. But yeah, so and all I have to do is pop a hole in them and put jump rings on them, and those are good to go. I don't know how much I'm going to sell them for yet, but I've got stuff made. Making things slowly. Hopefully my eyes will be all right and I'll be able to get out there tomorrow morning. It is 3:33. Just figured I'd tell people that the time was all the same number.
It's 8:33.
Well, you're in the wrong time zone then.
I know.
If you were in the right time zone, it would be 3:33.
At least it's not 666.
I don't have a problem with that number.
Me neither.
Yeah, I think it's so funny that people make such a big deal out of that damn number. You can barely say Susie.
Okay.
Well, she's getting used to the new teeth.
Ah, see.
That's right. I can barely say some words because of the missing teeth. And that one in the front that's really loose. Remember that tooth one day when I was talking to you in Messenger? And then I caught it. I caught that tooth on the bottom of my tongue and it pulled it right out.
Yes.
Well, I have another one in the front that's doing that.
Ouch.
So, yeah, it just hasn't popped out yet, but it's hanging on by a thread and it hurts. So if I have a really pronounced lisp, or my words sound slurred or I'm not pronouncing them clearly, that's why. Is because of the
He's
bottom
not drunk.
teeth. Yeah, I'm not drunk. I wish I were drunk. The bottom teeth are all foobar, so yeah. Heifer.
I'm never getting drunk ever again. It's bad for you.
It is bad for you.
It is. I don't recommend it.
I don't either.
No.
I've never seen the point. Even when I did drink, I never saw the point of glorifying. I mean, I think when I was like a teenager, like before it was legal to drink, I would be like, "Hey, we're going to get drunk," and it would be all this huge big deal. And as soon as I was legal to do it, it was like, whatever. You know what I mean? Dibble, you'll get used to it eventually. Don't worry about it. Quit stressing over it. It's going to make it worse. Silly gooses. Come on, get up here, Pepper. You don't need to be. There you go. Tiptoeing around on my floor. Lay down. Yeah, on my pillow, of course. So I assume everybody's heard about the tragedy in Texas yesterday.
Nope.
You haven't? Well,
No.
apparently yesterday, an 18-year-old kid, 18-year-old guy, walked into an elementary school and opened fire.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, he killed 19 kids under the age of 10. He killed a teacher. And I know that he shot his grandmother before he left home. She's in critical condition at the hospital. And he wounded another teacher or something. I know he killed 21 people altogether. 19 of them were kids under the age of 10. And he wounded like 15 others. And he was shot and killed. But yep. I don't know if they know yet why he did what he did, but I cannot imagine someone walking into I mean, what do 9 and 10-year-olds do to anybody?
I have no idea.
What could 9 and 10-year-olds possibly have done to trigger him to do that? I mean, it's unfathomable to kill children. I just don't understand. I don't get it. Yeah, 2 adults died. So it's 21 people altogether. I know a teacher died. And I know that 19 kids died, and there were like 15 other people injured. I mean,
Even if
it's
it has got a
insane.
reason, it doesn't.
It doesn't make any sense. And people are like, oh, mental health and gun control and da-da.
Come on.
I can't even fathom, and I feel so bad for the families
Yeah.
and his family as well, because it was 2 teachers. Yeah. Because I'm hoping that his family didn't know anything about it, because if they had, they would have prevented it. But you know, yeah. Well, he should have just killed himself if he was that far gone. There's no reason to kill children for that. The boy was troubled. Well, he could have been troubled and killed himself instead of injuring all these and killing all these other people.
It's not an excuse, really, is it?
Yeah, there's no excuse. There's no reason. It's just no explanation that makes any kind of logical sense whatsoever. And yeah, the country needs better mental health care, but if he doesn't go to get the care, having better care won't do any good. It's not like there are mental health detectors that are roaming around like drones going, oh, you need help, you need help, you need help, because that would go against constitutional rights. And of course, all those conspiracy theorists would go nuts. It's incredibly sad. It hurts my heart that so many children died because some asshole couldn't just use one bullet on himself instead of taking out half a school. I mean, come on. I mean, I don't advocate suicide in any way, but if you're going to do something like that, just off yourself instead of taking out children. You know what I mean?
Well, it was running from cops.
Yeah, because he shot his grandmother.
And then ran into school and shot a load of kids.
Yep.
Yeah, there's not an excuse.
Mm-mm. And my heart hurts so bad for everybody that was involved. I mean,
And poor families, man.
it's getting to the point where I don't even want. I do, Sandy. It was for muskets. It was for muzzle-loaded muskets. Yep. And they can scream gun control all they want. And I'm not against having some kind of mental health test before you get a weapon, but the thing is you can get a gun on a corner. You can get a gun anywhere. So having more testing or a longer waiting period or stricter control, whatever, on getting a legal gun is great. But I could I could open my front door, call one of my neighbors over here and tell them I needed a gun, and within hours I would have one at my house. You know what I mean? So gun control is not really going to do it. And there's no way to get guns off the streets because they're always going to be there because there's a market, supply and demand. So yeah. So I mean, it's a very hot topic in this country about gun control and who should be able to have weapons and what kind of weapons they should be allowed to have and how many. I mean, I really don't see you needing 52 guns to defend your house. You can only use one at a time unless you can do that double fisted thing, But for wild, wild west, But people get a little out of control with it's my right. Yeah, okay. It's my right to punch you in the face. How's that? You know what I mean? It's freedom of expression. I'm merely expressing myself when I punch you in the throat. Have a nice day. Um, but the point is that you can get a gun anytime, anywhere, at any point in time, and so they can have all the laws that they want, but you can always get some illegally. I mean, drugs have been illegal forever, and we're able to get that whenever we want. You know what I mean? So, come on. I mean,
Well, that is a really sad situation.
it is very sad, and it makes me glad my kids aren't in school anymore, and it makes me very fearful for my grandchildren because they do still go to school. Yeah, they do, Susie. Yeah. Yeah. It's like always wanting a bigger dog. It's like, oh, look at my dog. It's mean. It's big. It's huge. Da, da, da. It's people were getting Great Danes and Mastiffs for the longest time because it was a status symbol. People got pit bulls because it was a status symbol because rappers had them. And getting something for a status symbol or bragging rights is just dumb. Especially if it's a living being. If it's a living creature, don't get the thing because it's a status symbol. Get it because you love the animal, And I miss my Great Dane. I love my Simi, but I do miss my Great Dane. Hell, I could have him pull my wheelchair around the house. I wouldn't have to do a damn thing. Of course, that would come in not handy when I had to let him outside because I can't go down those stairs.
I'm not getting another dog.
No.
No. So heartbreaking.
Well, they say that dogs' lives are shorter than ours because although we are a dog's entire life, our lives are longer so that we can share more of it with more of them. Oh, Susie, that's sad.
Oh, Susie. It's too heartbreaking when you have to let them go. I can't do another dog.
Well, my thing is that I like to train my dogs from when they're puppies, right? So that they're trained completely the way that I want them trained. And at this point, I would have a very difficult time doing that because I can't, one, reach the floor. I can't
Yeah.
get on the floor. So I wouldn't be able to train a puppy, you know? And if I
Mm-hmm.
get a dog, depending on the breed of dog or the size of the dog, I'd be able to get something like 6 months old or something, but I still would have to train it and they might have bad habits I got to train them out of. And it would be a lot more work for me at this point to train a dog. So I don't know what I'll do, but I can't deal with not having the companionship because I mean, I have no people here, you know?
Yeah.
But hopefully Simi is going to live forever. So we're just not going to talk about that. Yeah. See, I can't deal with Chihuahuas. Chihuahuas are too tiny for me, and they look like someone kicked them in the butt and made their eyes bug out and their ears fly up. So
Toad wants a dog.
I can't do Chihuahuas. My mom has a Chihuahua. She has a Chihuahua named Paris, like Paris, France.
Mm.
She's like, it took me 3 years to train Paris to go outside. I'm like, well, that's because you didn't know what you were doing and you didn't listen to me. I told her to crate train that dog, and she would not listen to me because she didn't want to hear the dog cry. I'm like, you know what? They eventually stopped that. And
They do.
Yeah.
Toad wants another.
My mom never listens to me. I know how to train a dog. I'm very good at it. And she would not listen to me with any of the dogs that she got. Desiree apparently did absorb some of what I said. Plus, she's also now working with, she was working at the animal shelter. She's working at the college where she goes to school to be a vet tech. So she's, actually learning about the animals now. And she found out that crate training, exactly as I told her to crate train her dog, actually would work. And she crate trained Cherry, the dog that she brought home without permission, and Cherry, boom, was fine with it immediately. She has no problem with being in the crate. She doesn't cry. She doesn't whine. Tell her to go to bed. She goes right in there, Ellen DeGeneres' last show is tomorrow or Friday. I just want to say I love Ellen and I love her show and I'll be sad over it. Okay, well, I didn't know it was her last show. I haven't watched Ellen in years, but I like Ellen DeGeneres too. So yeah, I can't deal with really tiny little dogs. I mean, now in the wheelchair, I'd run them over. You know what I mean? They have to be able to get out of the way, and I have to be able to see them. So I don't like teeny tiny little dogs. They look more like fashion accessories. Like you put a scrunchie around them and attach them to your wrist like a corsage. Tiny little frou-frou dogs. What are you eating now? I was shoving food in your face. What are you eating?
Chips.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pig. Look at you stuffing food in your big gob. What are you doing?
I'm hungry.
Tell Toad to bring you another burger.
No.
Toilet water. You're gross.
Oh, no.
You know where you can put your fucking Vegemite?
Give me peanut butter any day.
Right? Oh, my mom said there was like no peanut butter on the shelves at Walmart. She's like, I don't understand. Well, no Jif peanut butter. She's like, I don't understand. And I was like, Mom, there was a recall on Jif peanut butter. She's like, what? I'm like, there was a recall on Jif peanut butter. It has like salmonella in it or something. She goes, oh, well, that would explain why the shelf was empty and there was no Jif peanut butter. I'm like, yeah. So, yeah.
I can't stop eating.
So she got me Peter Pan. I don't really like Peter Pan peanut butter. I like Skippy and I like Jif. Peter Pan is kind of meh. But I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it. Beggars can't be choosers, you know.
I really want peanut butter now, Kodi.
Ugh. You're eating chips. You don't need peanut butter.
I'll dip my chips in peanut butter.
Oh, that's so gross. I will kick you off the panel if you do that. Nasty.
I ain't got no peanut butter.
Nasty. That'd be like TG dipping chips in Vegemite. Ugh. I don't know how people can eat that. Vegemite and Marmite are disgusting.
Yeah, I don't like
It's like
Vegemite.
it's like eating liquid ass. I don't understand why people would want to eat that. I don't get it.
Because people are weird.
It's like, excuse me, should I have Marmite or should I just go lick this person's butthole? Same flavor. Ew. So I've heard. No, I have never licked anyone's asshole. Before anyone asks, I will answer that question flat out. No, I have never done that.
Have you tried McDonald's milkshakes? I don't like McDonald's, yeah?
Yeah, I like McDonald's shakes.
Have you tried dipping the fries in the shake?
I hate dipping fries in shakes
Why?
because they don't go together.
Yes, they do.
Nope. My son does that with Wendy's Frosties. He dips the french fries in Wendy's Frosties. He said it only works with the chocolate Frosties, so he can't do it with the vanilla ones. It doesn't taste right. I'm like, get out of my room. I was like, go away. Just be gone with you. I was like, and if I taste any kind of fucking salt in my Frosty that you bring me and there's a dip hole in it, I'm going to beat you. Keep your damn fries out of my Frosty. Yeah, I like Arby's shakes. I like McDonald's shakes. What's the other one? I like Hardy shakes. I do not like Wendy Frosties that much. I will eat them, but I don't really like them. And I don't like Burger King shakes. I think they're gross.
Burger King's just nasty.
Yeah. I don't mind some Burger King food, but I don't like their shakes.
I don't like McDonald's neither. But I do like dipping the fries in milkshake.
But I haven't had any of that stuff in forever, so. Because my mom usually leaves before they start serving lunch, so I don't really have the time for her to. I mean, if she's ready to leave in the morning, usually by like 10:30, and they don't start serving lunch or anything until what, like 11. So 11:30. So I'm not gonna make her hang out longer just to say, hey mom, can you run out and grab me some food? You know.
I want the soft chips. Give me this one.
Roasting cauliflower, onion, cabbage, peppers, and potatoes. Well, you lost me with the cabbage. I don't mind the others. Well, it depends on the peppers. Depends on what kind of peppers. I don't like green peppers. I don't like green bell peppers. I mean, I'll eat them if they're cooked correctly, but I'm not a fan. I like orange, red, and yellow peppers
I like red peppers.
because they're sweeter.
Like me.
Fibber. You're not sweet, you're salty.
Very.
I'm probably going to wrap this up in about 8 minutes since I am on the free version right now, red and green. Yeah, that'll work. I don't like cabbage though. Because I am on free StreamYard until I can raise that $25. So I will be having a sale soon. I know I said that before and I didn't, but I'm going to have to very soon, before the end of the month. But I need to be able to have the hours to have the sales, so I can't use up my free hours. Yeah, I hope Greg's mom is okay as well. I know she had a procedure done, and Victoria's mom is going to be having a procedure tomorrow. So we want to keep Victoria's mom, Jacqueline, in our hopes and prayers and well wishes and good energy and juju and all that to her. And anybody else that might be having a problem or need healing and things like that. We always send out good juju. Now, I know there's a whole thing about people dropping their own links. I don't really know what that's all about. I was not going to go back and watch an entire live. I guess they talked about it on Cajuns. And anytime you ask anybody what's going on, they're like, oh, go watch Cajun's lives. I love Cajun. Cajun, I love you, but I'm not going back and watching an entire live replay to find out what's going on. I don't have the patience for it. I just don't. But they're saying that if you drop your own link, then people sub to you, the subs won't stick. And you're not, I don't know what the hell. How the hell they expect people to get subs? I don't know. But if you have links to shows or whatever, drop them, you know?
Drop them like it's hot.
People will either show up or they won't. I don't know. Yeah. So I don't really know how that's working.
I don't do YouTube.
Don't be a grow channel. There, I summed it up. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. But they were talking about, like, if you drop your own link, they think you're going sub for subs, and I don't know. I don't know how they think that you're supposed to get subs or whatever if you don't promote yourself. But I mean, first people are saying, "Hey, promote yourself," and then they're saying, "No, don't do that. You're not allowed." Fuck, what confusing. So I don't know. But if you have a link to an auction or a show or any of that kind of thing, then go right ahead. You know, if they don't want people to be dropping show link or channel links, then they should make that 3 dot thing eligible for everybody, not just if you're blue. Because I've noticed that in channels I go to, if I'm gray and I click on those 3 dots, I don't have access to go to channel. It's only moderators that have that access. So if there's no channel link, how are you going to go there? So anyway, drop whatever links you fucking want to. I don't care. Subscribe to everyone. I don't know. I just think, subscribe, support people. It's what you're supposed to do,
Yeah.
Kind of the whole part of being a community is to support each other. So
yeah.
But I know everybody in here is probably already subbed to everybody else, so we're good. Yeah, Susie and Dawn in the doghouse. Oh, I got my IKEA bag. It was in the mailbox when my mom got here this morning, so apparently it showed up either yesterday or the day before. And I opened it up. I was like, "Oh my god, this thing's huge!" I showed my mom, and she goes, "Holy, that thing is huge! What are you gonna do with that?" I'm like, "Put stuff in it." I'd never actually seen an IKEA bag in person, so that was very cool. But yeah, Susie and Dawn have the doghouse tomorrow at 9:30 on Dawn's Southern Finds channel. So if you want to go check that out, that's fun. They usually show their puppies, or if they don't show them, you hear them. And it's fun for chit chat. So. And I hope everybody has a good rest of the week. I'll be here, there, and everywhere, up and on. I don't know. Right now, I finished watching this show on Amazon Prime called The Outpost, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool show. But that ended. I was like, well, fuck, what do I watch now? So now I'm watching, was it Law and Order LA, I think? Where is it?
I'm listening.
Law and Order Los Angeles. It's got Skeet Ulrich, the guy that was one of the murderers in Scream, first Scream. He's a cop in that, so it's pretty cool.
I'm watching on Prime Ghost Adventures.
Yeah. Is that the British one?
Yeah.
I think I've watched that.
It's with Zach Bagans.
I watched some of those shows, and it's really obvious where they've done things for dramatic effect and where they faked stuff to, like, it'll happen when no cameras are rolling, so they'll recreate it, or they'll say it happened, and you can tell when things like that are faked, and it bothers me.
That's what I'm watching at the minute.
You know what movie I want to see is Dog with Channing Tatum. I want to see that movie.
There's a new Jackass out, isn't there?
I don't know. I don't watch those movies. They're stupid. Night, Darlene. But yeah, I want to see the movie Dog with Channing Tatum. And I don't think he actually gets naked in it, which is kind of sad, but it's supposed to be a really good story. So I wanna watch it because he transports the dog across country, and on the way they kind of bond. It's a dog that nobody gets along with, and they bond. And it's pretty cool. I want to watch it. I know I'm gonna cry too. It's gonna make me cry. I know it will. But I want to watch it anyway. But thank you for coming on panel and stuffing your face while you're on camera.
You're welcome.
Tell my favorite little Brit that I said hello and I love her.
She was talking about you earlier.
She was, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Better have been good things.
She was telling my mum she had another grandma and her name was Kodi.
Aw,
I know.
I
She's
love
so
that girl. Another grandkid I can't buy stuff for. I feel so sad. I mean, my granddaughter's 15th birthday is coming up, but I can't get her a damn thing.
Aw.
So, yep.
Yeah, she calls Kodi Grandma Kodi.
Yep. June 4th is my granddaughter's 15th birthday. So, I hope everybody has a great day. And behave yourselves. And if you don't behave yourselves, I wasn't there, so don't blame me for it.
Hashtag blame Kodi.
Don't go hashtag not Cody's fault. Shut up, Wendy. All right, everybody, have a good one. I love you guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. And I will be on again on Saturday morning. So I will see you then if you decide to come play with me. Bye, everybody.